If you own a 2012 to a 2018 Ford Focus or Ford Escape, and you are experiencing a no crank, no start issue, then you will want to watch this video. Notice here that the mechanic is trying to start the car, but when he turns the key, nothing happens. You can see that all the lights are flickering and gauges twitching as if the battery is dead. The first step to try is the battery. He hooks his 6,000 amp jump starter to the car but still has no crank. Next, he removes the fuse box lid to check all fuses and relays. Something as simple as a blown ignition or starter fuse can leave a car sitting. With your vehicle ignition on, take your electric circuit tester and test both sides of every fuse as the mechanic is doing here. If you have no power at all, then watch till the end because the fix could cause no vehicle power as well. On these vehicles, they have fuse links coming off of the positive battery cable. We need to make sure we check those as well, but to do so, we need to remove the air filter housing. Pull the red locking tab on your mass airflow sensor, then push the black center to unplug. Next, loosen the clamp on the air intake hose that connects to your air filter housing. You are now ready to pull the airbox out of the vehicle. Be careful not to force it out. There is a lot of plastic in there and you don't want to take a chance on breaking anything. We have now gained access to the fuse links on the battery. The cover is held on by these tabs you see here. Take a small flat screwdriver to lightly remove the cover. After checking these fuses, the mechanic noticed he does not have the same voltage from the battery terminal to the fuse links below. He then checked the terminal and noticed some white corrosion around the wire clamps. This made him want to remove the positive cable for further inspection. With a 10mm wrench or socket, remove the positive post terminal. Then with a 13mm wrench, remove the nut off of the other end of the cable. You will notice a white wire connected with your positive cable. Take a pair of wire cutters and cut the wire. Now the mechanic has successfully removed the positive cable from the vehicle. Let's see what he finds. After carefully cutting the wire coating, the problem is pretty obvious. The positive cable has almost completely corroded. With this corrosion in the cable, the vehicle cannot get the proper voltage sent through the vehicle and causing many different problems. Unfortunately, in this case, it left a customer stranded. Now it's time to order a new part. Here you can see the new cable in the car. We won't show how we splice the wires together, for there are several different ways people like it done. This vehicle is fixed and ready to go home. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, then help us by liking and subscribing to the channel.